What's good, people? It's your boy Sir Petty 258 back with another one. Unaverage Mentality Toxic as podcast.
Hey, y'all. I'm Kizzy. Make sure you check out Shifted Culture on YouTube and Instagram. Like and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts.
Another late night edition. You know what I'm saying? We actually gotta start taking shots on here because people are gonna start thinking we don't drink and you know what I'm saying? But you know, we're gonna have more guests. Y'all come on here, get lit up with us. But we're gonna get into these cards as always. Ladies first.
Definitely. All right, here we go.
I'd be scared of your laughs. I don't know what you be smirking about.
It says your significant other surprises you with a home-cooked anniversary dinner. You take one bite and it's nasty AF. How would you handle the rest of the feast?
Anniversary, right?
Yeah, your anniversary dinner.
I'm gonna let her know we need to order out, but I'm gonna let her know I appreciate the effort.
Okay, so you're not gonna finish eating it, but you're gonna be honest with her.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people like I'm gonna fake scarf it down because we probably end up in the hospital or something. But I'm definitely gonna be like, yo, I appreciate it. I still take it like you cooked for me. But let's go ahead and order these 3 wings of French fries and mumble sauce all over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, that's a good answer. I think I stated in a past episode. That I wouldn't.
You would never get to this point. Oh no, but this one's saying you're in the anniversary, right? So think about the bigger situation, right?
Oh, I mean, honestly, I would think he would know because I would have told him before. Like, all
right, so let's just
first time he ever cooked in his nasty, and be like,
all right, so let's try. All right, let me give you this scenario, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say he made lasagna before, right? The 2 times you had it before. Banging, so you trust it now, right? Mm-hmm. Now this, unfortunately, this anniversary,
this one was a miss.
Yeah, he couldn't get the onion powder or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And now you try it.
I would still let him know because I don't really believe in like making myself.
But are you gonna tell him?
Yes, I'm gonna tell him.
Are you gonna finish it?
No. Like you're just gonna have to, you have to deal with it. Hopefully he's not sensitive.
Facts. All right, let's go. Is it on me?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, let's. Man, these cards are a little long this time.
I know, right?
All right, it says a man is on a date. I gotta take off these glasses for that to see it. A man is on a date with a woman and she's on her phone the whole time. When the check comes, he asks her to split it because. Is this fair or not fair? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, whoever you was texting, to cash app you that other half.
Not facts.
All right, you can't be rude and then expect me to like pay for you.
Let's kind of talk about that, right? Because I don't think that's an aspect of a date that we kind of talk about, right? Mm-hmm. So like if a woman didn't enjoy the date, she might end the day at the end of the night. May not talk to him, right? Mm-hmm. But what happens if the guy on the date, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you're on the date and the guy's not feeling you for whatever the reason, right? You might have dry conversation, this thing. You're on the phone the whole time, right? Mm-hmm. Is it cool for a guy to turn a girl down during the date? And like, is that appropriate?
What's turning somebody down and like making them pay for the date?
It's just like, all right, like
because he could have had like there's guys who could have had like him making me pay for my date. I can't take that as
he's showing I'm not interested now,
right? Because he might still be trying to come home with me or something like that, or whatever the case is. And
in this case, I think he's not interested.
Well, yeah, in this specific case, he's not interested just because she was being, I guess, rude. I think he has every right to sit here and ask her to pay for her half. And now you got to be ready for if she don't got it. Like y'all got to figure that out.
Nah, she got to figure that out according to him. And that's why I guess they tell y'all women to always make sure y'all have your own money in case of any kind of situation. You know what I'm saying?
To piggyback off of this question. So I was watching this other podcast. I forget the name of it. But anyway, and they proposed a question of, let's say you went on a date with a girl, right?
Right.
And you had a great time with her. And, at the end of the date, she tells you that she doesn't have enough gas money to get home. Okay. And she asks you to help her out with some gas. What would you do?
I give her $20.
Really?
Yeah, like you said, we had a good time and all that good stuff. First date, yeah. Why not? Because I in my head, like
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think he was gonna say that. I was like, he is not about to. Would you go out with her?
Like I said, to me, because like one of you paid for it, right? So to me, you're showing.
Paid for what?
I think you said she paid for the date.
No, you paid for the first date, and then.
Oh, hold on, listen. All right, say it again.
So I was like, really?
Hold on, say it again.
I said, okay, you take a girl on the first date.
And she met me there.
Y'all,
all right.
Yeah, y'all meet at the restaurant.
Okay.
You pay for the date. Enjoy your time with her.
I enjoy my time with her.
Yes.
This is an important factor. Do it seem... Have I got it yet? Let me ask you that first. So I haven't got... It's our first... I might get it before our first date.
Okay.
Have I got it yet?
The normal dating. People who...
I don't know what normal dating is.
Normal dating, you don't have sex before the first date.
All right, so am I going to get it?
You don't know.
Has she gave me any inkling that I'm going to get it? That's an important factor to me. All right, so I give both scenarios. If it don't seem like I'm going to get it, then I'm broke. I just put my last 60 on this meal. That's how we go. And you can't be mad at me. You ain't got it. How you mad at me? At least I spent something on this date. So you can't act like you mad at me for not having your money.
So I guess it's okay if she pretends like she gonna give it to you and then she don't.
Hey, that's your best chance. Cause at least I know I'm still working for it, right?
What if you wasn't gonna get it, the fact that you helped her out now, she's like, oh, Jonathan.
Nah, I need a little bit more clarity. Like I'm looking at this like a down payment. You know what I'm saying?
Why not? Okay, so like, do you feel like?
Because I'm looking at you like you're broke. Depending on the situation, like depending.
You feel like she's broke or she running game?
Either one, because like I said, I may not be mad at the question, right? But it may be how you asked it, when you asked it. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially because you're saying the first date. So for a woman to ask me for money on the first date, especially, is a turn off for me in general. Whether you have money or not, I feel like that's just bad time. It just don't seem like you're holding your own in life already.
Okay. Now, what if before y'all went on the first date, she's like, hey, I really want to come to the date or whatever, but I got the situation, I can get there, but I can't get back.
So now it's time to go for some alternative dates, right? So I know how you're against the whole coming over depending. All right, so what can we do to be cost efficient? Then how much money you got so we can work?
I think she should.
I guess I'm taking her out, right?
Reschedule.
So you're just saying she needs gas.
If all she needs is gas to get there, she should probably reschedule.
All right, so then we're gonna find something. All right, then I'll say this. All right, to make it work, right? Depending. All right, I'll come pick you up. Or what's close to your house where you can make it there and back? It's like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? All right, no, if you live in Baltimore, we're not going down to National Harbor. Like, all right, no, it's like a nice little. But don't try to be bougie now, like you know what I'm saying. So now don't try to be too picky, and you sounding broke out here.
Well, I've heard some guys say that they wouldn't want to leave the woman stranded if she did just spring it on him at when they're leaving. So he would
sound like a savage too.
Yeah, you do. They said, he wouldn't give her the money, but he would maybe follow her to the gas station and then pump her gas.
I definitely if that's the case, I'm definitely all right. Go ahead, take this and be gone.
So like once you figure out you ain't getting sex, it's just like, all right, sure, you got to figure it out. You got brothers, uncles.
Like family. I said, I'm not that like maybe.
It's like 9 o'clock at night.
Hey, I'm gonna use one of your words. It depends on the situation.
Y'all in DC. She just moved to Maryland. She just moved to DMV. She from like down south.
All right, so I'll say this. All right, fuck it. You might get $10, but don't expect to hear from me again.
Sheesh. But what if she will get that $10? She cash up you 20 just on some like, hey, here's an extra 10. Just
so why did you need my? This is a test.
The next week when she get paid.
You said the next week. At least like when she got home. I'm like, so you tested me? Well, you failed the test because I don't want. I got all right. The only way I can really know is like I gotta know how strong we was vibing before she asked. You know what I'm saying? Like if I got her number,
you might
like
be feeling her.
Yeah, I told you that question really a turn off for me. Or like I said, like especially like the beginning, like first date, like if it's like 5 times, dates later, you just said it. I'm like, all right, it makes sense. But if I got your number like in the grocery store today, and we went on a date tomorrow, and part of your conversation when we first meet and it's about money, you're either running game or you broke to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
But let's move on. You gotta give me. I ain't gonna lie.
Just the question alone.
Yeah.
All right. It says, after having amazing sex, your significant other asks if it's the best sex you've ever had. It's not. Would you tell them the truth or would you lie?
No, I'll tell them. Hold on, let me make sure I know what it says. Because it said if my partner we just had sex and they asked me if it was good. Yeah, I'll tell them. Like, hey, because if they're my partner, that means we probably had great sex before then. You know what I'm saying? So if you had an off night, once in a blue moon, because, I'm getting up in age now. I'm going to have a once in a blue moon type night. I'm just ain't going to care. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I put enough work in for this one night to happen. Mm-hmm. So she had like a slip up. That's nothing. Mm-hmm. But if this is like a consistent thing, I'm definitely letting her know. Or
what if it's like y'all first time having sex and it's just not good? And she's just like, ooh, I put it on you, didn't I? And you like,
yeah, I'm going to let her have that.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna let her have that.
Okay.
Yeah, like you have first couple of shots.
Letting her have it is just letting her talk.
Yeah, she could. You know how somebody
could ask you, was the sex good?
You know how somebody could talk their shit and you'll let them go, but they say that one thing, you like, Yeah. So as long as she don't ask me the wrong question, she can have it. Hey, stay boosted or whatever, and I'm just gonna hope. Like, I know a woman, comfortability is a thing. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he wasn't as comfortable. And over time, you might open up and it may be better. But if this is your game, we going to have to learn fast, or we about to...
Now, what if she asks you? She doesn't tell you. She asks you, hey, did you like it?
I'm going to say yeah. I'm like...
You're going to lie?
Yeah, because I'm not rude. I'm not trying to break your confidence. Initially. Like I said, initially. But if you ask me this every time afterward, like, oh, I put it on you again, I'm like, hey, sit down real quick. I'm gonna have to break it down to like the categories.
Now, what if you thought you was doing something and then she's like, John?
Oh, that doesn't that doesn't happen with me. All right. Ask my references.
It could be an older woman,
Not all of them.
Miss Pat is just like,
no. Miss Pat is a thievery story. That's not a sexual story.
Okay.
But no. I'm like a good 100 for 100 out here. Like.
So they let you think.
No, that I know. They already know. This is phenomenal, life changing. You know what I'm saying?
Next question.
Yeah, maybe you talk about me. Why are these questions so long? Like,
I guess that's ours.
You are at a bar with someone. Oh, what is it? You're at a bar when someone picks a fight with your significant other. This person is the same sex as you, but you are no match for them. Do you defend your significant other?
So basically, like you at the bar with your girl,
right? And
a guy, she gets into it with a guy,
a big ass.
Do you defend your woman?
And it's a guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Interesting. Oh, as you should. You should.
Okay, don't be interested when it comes to me. Yeah, like big. All right, so here's a misconception because I did tell somebody this the other day, right? If I'm 6'2", 185. You know what I'm saying? If a is 6'7", 250 in muscles, right? No, I'm not looking to go over there and fight him, right? Yes, there's a size difference, right? But if there's a situation where I have to, be a man, then I'm gonna be a man. When my whole motto is win, lose, or draw. We not about you ain't gonna want to do this again.
Now, what if she started it? Like she just got a mouth on her,
But all right, I mean, either way, like all men know, like a female will get you into some shit just off her emotion, right? Whether right, wrong, or indifferent, it's not his job to correct you. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how far it is. Now, if you were out of line and I try to control you, but you just going and he's like, fuck you, and it just is what it is. It is what it is. No, I'm saying it is what it is as far as me having to defend you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm going to deal with you at home. So it's like when you go out with your friends, right? You wrong. In public, we're going to ride together. So we got to call me, don't you ever do that again. Like, you saw how big that was. You know what I'm saying? What about you? Because I do remember a story, so this is interesting. So what about you? Let's say a big girl, 6'4", stud joint.
Big girl as in like heavy set, or
heavy
big girl
set.
As in just randomly stocking for no reason?
Both. Let's just Amazon type, just for.
Okay.
Yeah, like she's solid.
She work in a warehouse.
Exactly. This your right? She spit on your. Let's make it disrespectful. I gotta make sure I push you. They argue and she's like,
spit on her back. I'm just saying, like, because I'm just like,
so
why is he not fighting her?
So you condone men hitting women?
In self-defense, yes. And obviously that's a self-defense situation where it's just like, you letting her beat you up? Are you letting her beat you up, or are you not?
All right, so let me ask you this. Let's say your man is against that. I understand the situation, right? But as a man, he don't believe in hitting women. So he do feel like that's what his woman's for. And
I don't believe in fighting women that's a certain size. So our moral.
Did you let him know this before or after this? Oh, in the moment, this is when we crossed the bridge.
Hey, or maybe if he let me know that before we had a conversation, I'd be like, look, depending on how big she is, you're gonna have to take that one on you. If you don't believe in it, just take them hits. Take your licks. That
kind of actually like spawned another question to me real quick. Have you ever been in a situation like you liking somebody or whatever like that, right? And you didn't know they were like this until in the moment. And now it has changed your perception on them altogether. And like it changed, you know what I'm saying? Like you may not like them no more after that.
Like I look at them like soft.
Yeah, let's go with that, especially for you. So yeah, like even like the like the Will Smith. To him
because I'm not the most, I'm not that hard on people at all. All
right, so let's use this scenario because I already know who you want to be.
I want to be.
I'm gonna show you the Jada Smith, Will Smith, Chris Rock situation, right? But in this situation, you're Chris Rock's wife.
Chris Rock's wife.
Chris Rock's wife.
So I'm looking at Chris Rock some way.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. A man walked up, or a woman walked up, smacked your right, and he didn't do nothing about it.
In front of everybody?
In front of everybody.
Well,
I feel like naturally you don't like that, but I could be wrong.
Not because I'm gonna understand who I'm dating. So it's just like if you know who it is, like if you're already married to.
No, I'm saying you didn't know this before. Like, but initially you thought you're like, nah, okay. I mean, I understand how you're thinking of Chris Rock.
For some reason, I thought Chris Rock was this tough dude.
No, I'm just saying initially you didn't think he
stand up for himself.
Yeah, that's it. Like he ain't gotta be tough. At worst, he would stand up for himself.
Yeah, I'd be heated about that. Like we have a discussion.
Is that a deal breaker?
Yeah, because if you ain't gonna protect yourself, how you gonna protect me? That's just how I look at it. Like,
so you feel like in a situation like that, right?
You can't stand up for yourself. How you stand up for your
wife? The quote unquote protection goes away from you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not a part of your relationship anymore because you feel like he can't defend you anymore.
Yeah, but hold on.
Ahead.
It'll also matter like what is his reason.
All right, what if he used that reason? He was bigger than me.
No, not a good reason.
So that's not a reason for a man.
Have no gun.
Hold up. So you saying
feel like
So you feel like the being bigger only works for you. It don't work for your man.
Yeah, because I'm just saying like.
You say
yeah. That's exactly what it is.
I respect it.
No, I'm saying like, okay. If women were naturally, smaller, supposedly weaker, or whatever. Hopefully, I don't start this feminist movement. But anyway, I'm just saying we're supposed to be like the physically weaker one, supposedly. Okay. So if you can't stand up to the person, how the hell do you expect me to stand up to that person when you couldn't do it?
Do you feel
You're the
like
bigger person who couldn't fight the bigger person? Now I'm the smaller person. You expect me to fight the bigger person?
Okay, I understand.
That don't make no sense to me.
Do you feel like men? And this is just my own thoughts, so I don't know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like men look for their women to protect them in certain instances?
No.
At all?
How?
Same. Whether it's physical, whether it's fighting a female. Yeah, let's start. Yeah.
I feel like they don't expect their woman to like, and depending on the situation, you don't expect her to just sit there and cry and do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like if he getting the.
Are you jumping in with it?
No, like look, if I had a situation
at worst, I feel like at worst you could do that. Like, all right, you ain't gonna fight them, but yeah.
So you want to take some of your licks?
We're a team, Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah,
I'm saying because it's a woman. Like I'm saying,
I feel like the male's face is stronger than the woman. So you expect me to be able to walk? You know what I'm saying? You want me to take a punch to my eye?
So you sound like Chris Rock.
You want a woman that's missing a tooth?
So you do sound like Chris Rock.
Who's missing. I'm just
because. Saying. His point in a sense, right? I think on his special, from what I heard, right, was he felt like he's a smaller frame guy. Will Smith is a buffer frame guy, right? So he's like, why he only picked on me because of my frame, right? And guys don't just naturally say. I'm not gonna say they won't feel that way, right? But they don't naturally just say like I feel like another man could beat me, right? And I feel like in a sense you're saying like this woman could beat you.
I'm just gonna say. I wonder, and I'm not saying he didn't. We don't know.
Okay.
I wonder if he had his dad in his life because most positive male models teach their sons, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how big he is, you stand up to him. You don't let them do that.
And I feel like mothers teach their daughters that too.
Teach to stand up to a man?
To stand up to a woman. He telling you you're fighting a woman.
No, they do not.
Oh, okay. So your mom tell you like a girl smack you, just let it happen because she's bigger than you?
My parents, it's funny, right? So this is going back to like when I was a freshman in high school. Coming to Maryland.
Fight. Huh? I hope you won this fight.
We didn't fight.
Okay.
But I think we didn't fight because she seen what was coming. You know what I'm saying? Like I guess she tried to call herself in it, but I wasn't scared to fight. I'm new to Maryland.
What was coming? You skipped over it. Like, what did she see that?
Because so we was in the weight room. My dad taught me when I was younger, like, look, somebody putting their hands on you. If you can't fight them with your fists, you know what I'm saying? You find something, you knock their ass out. That's what he told me. Ever since I was 8 years old.
Craig Debo, grab a brick.
Yes.
Okay.
So but I was always scared of fighting in school because my mom would be like, no fight. Like I felt like I was gonna get it from mama. You know what I'm saying? You get suspended for fighting. Yeah. You're gonna get it twice.
Not mine. Mine's like as long as you ain't started, if they put their hands on you, hey, go for it. But if you,
my mom had a whole like list.
Check off
tell the
list.
teacher if the teacher don't do nothing, tell her again. If she don't do nothing, then you tell the principal. I was like, that's too many damn steps. You know what I'm saying? But now we in high school, right? So I tell my mom about the girl, and she's like, well, hit her back. Well, she was like, push her back, because she kept pushing me.
Right.
She's like, well, push her back. I turned around and said, really? She said, yeah, you can't be no punk. I said, oh, I got, you know what I'm saying? But she said, push her back. But I'm thinking like, I'm like, all right, I'll push her back. She gonna try to hit me. I might get jumped, right? So I'm about to knock this out. So I'm in the weight room again. She would do it random time, so we don't even know when she gonna do it. So she comes up, right? She pushes me, and I'm like taking the dumbbells, because we condition for basketball. So I got the dumbbell in my hand, and I fly, and I'm just like, I turn around because all I can think of is knock her ass out.
You about to catch a Diddy charge.
I cocked that shit back. She was like, good shot today. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
you gotta catch a terroristic charge.
I was finna be one of them charges where I probably would have just been getting out. You know what I'm saying? 15 years later.
Facts.
But yeah, so again, I believe in like, if somebody's bigger than me, I gotta do what I gotta do tonight.
So men, just know Kelly is not fighting for you at all. That's what I got from it. Women, I'm gonna fight for you.
It needs to be done.
I'm gonna fight for you. I'm gonna add this topic to another conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Now too, it's like
Once again,
somebody
win, lose, or draw.
Once
again, I'm not going to want to. I'm gonna openly like, yo, you got me.
Use your words first.
Nah, yeah, I'm gonna try to get us out of it. But once again, if he smacked me, all right, well. Like you said, grab a chair or something.
Funny though, like what if your girl she gets you into some stuff, right? And then like you lose the fight, and she on you for losing the fight. Because you can't some women you can't lose a fight in front of.
Hold that. That's actually the topic I was talking about. We're gonna save it for the next episode. We're gonna wrap this one up. Hope y'all enjoyed another late night edition. It's your boy Sir Petty 258 on Average Mentality.
Make sure you check out Shifted Culture on YouTube and Instagram. I'm Kizzy. Till next time. Thanks for tuning in.